All right, everyone. Welcome back to the DWF, baby. It's your host, Dan WrestleFan. Hope you guys have been staying blessed. Uh, we're back with another video. Today, we are bringing back the Run the Ropes challenge that we did last year, but we're going to do it a little bit differently. Let's kind of walk through the teams and what's going on here. First, we have House of Judgment. And as you guys saw in that last video, Cody Rhodes was just sick of The Rock's crap. There was a lot of he took out CM Punk, his tag team partner. So Cody has joined House of Judgment. He's going to help in this Run the Ropes challenge. And the way we're doing this is we're going to have 10 competitors from each brand. So Pink Punch, Battling Blue, and Powerbomb Purple each have 10 competitors, forming two teams. Whoever makes it out of their divisional round moves to the finals. So that's how this is going to work. So we have Dominic Mysterio, Finn Balor, Damian Priest, Edge, and Cody Rhodes for House of Judgment. And representing the Bloodline, we have Jimmy and Jey Uso, Roman Reigns, Peter Maivia, the former Tribal Chief, and new current Tribal Chief, The Rock. So that's Battling Blues roster. These two will battle head to head to see who moves on to the finals and which team goes home. Moving right along, Powerbomb Purple has the Viking Raiders with Braun Breaker, Eric, and Ivar. The random, like, Viking looking figure that I think is a wrestling figure of some sort, but I'm not entirely sure who that is or where I even got it. Pretty sure I picked it up at like a flea market for a couple bucks, but it looked cool and I wanted to add it here. And then Triple H. Also from Powerbomb Purple, we have Clown Town, which is Doink the Clown and his group of memeable clowns. We have Johnny Knoxville, Orange Cassidy, Rob Gronkowski, and Pat McAfee. So Clown Town here, they're ready to compete. They're going to go for a championship. Let's see if they can make it. I believe in them. Finally, Pink Punch has New Day with Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, and Big E, as well as Trick Williams. I feel like Trick Williams could really, fill in as that third member of New Day if New Day wants a third member. Now that Big E's not around, I think Trick Williams would fit that spot really well. And then of course they only have 4 people. We can't see the last person. Maybe it'll be a surprise person coming up. Regardless, they're going to be competing against Pretty Deadlies, Kit Wilson, and Elton Prince, as well as Ricochet, our defending DWF champion, hoping to take that title back home with him, and of course Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits. So that's kind of the setup, guys. So these two teams will battle against each other, these two teams will battle against each other, and these two teams will battle against each other. Whichever team wins their division will move on to battle against the other two teams. So let's say Bloodline wins, Clown Town wins. You guys only have 4 people, I don't think you. So let's say Ricochet's team wins. Those 3 teams will move on to battle each other for this DWF championship. If it comes down to it and this team wins, and they're the 5 that are left, the 5 of them will then compete against each other for the title. So it's a little bit confusing, but once we get into it here, I think it should go pretty smoothly. So I'm going to try and give you guys a good view here so you can see how far everybody goes. That's the plan. We're going to try and give you guys the view here so you guys can see. Maybe right here. I think last time we had some people like launch over. So I'm going to try and give you guys a view so you can see where they land back here somewhere and see them be able to bounce off. So the way this works, if you guys remember, I'm pretty sure I haven't gone back to watch the old video, which I thought I probably should have before this, but I'm pretty sure all I did was drop them like this, let them hit the ropes and kind of bounce whichever way they bounced to determine. I don't think I could drop them straight down. I had to like lean them forward a little bit like that and let them bounce, and the next person would be up. They would bounce, do their thing. Obviously, Cody Rhodes made it further, so Cody would advance. The Rock would be eliminated unless his team came back and won the whole thing. So it might be a little bit of a long video. Hopefully not, but let's get into it. Let's start with Jey Uso. He's got to be pretty good, right? He's a good high flyer. Okay, not too bad. And Damian Priest. I don't think Damian can do better than Jey. And I think he missed I'm pretty sure he missed. We're going to try Damien again. I'm pretty sure he missed. I don't think I dropped him right on the ropes. Oh, I know I missed that time. When these ropes start moving, it's so hard for me to line this up as I'm dropping a figure. Regardless, that time he definitely hit and did not make it. Damien is going to sit this one out unless they can come back and win it for him. So Jay is safe. And we will go. It's going to be the best. Just to kind of speed this up and keep this moving pretty simple, I guess we're just going to do best out of 5. So, best 3 out of 5 will win it. There's Jimmy. That was a pretty good one. Finn, we need you to do really well for Judgment Day or House of Judgment here. I dropped you off the back. I'm sorry. Okay, Finn's foot got caught up in the rope, but he definitely hit that time and he landed further. So Finn is going to be safe. So now the score is tied up 1-1. Now Roman is going to make his attempt. Oh, I dropped him off the front. And that time the ropes weren't even moving. I just messed that one up. I wonder if these ropes are too loose, maybe. I might have to switch to the other ring guys. These might be pretty loose. You guys can see the cats, especially Neymar. He's been chewing on these things, so this might not last too long. You can see all these ropes are pretty gnawed on, so this ring might not make it. At least these ropes might not make it through this video. Okay, Roman hit directly on those ropes, bounced up and flipped forward a little bit. So Dom, you don't have much to win this. It won't take much. Just get a good fall forward. And he does. Dom got a really good fall forward there, winning that one. Now we move on to the High Chief, former High Chief, Maivia. Peter Maivia. Oh, I already lost his crown. Oh, missed the ropes. Missed the ropes terribly. Missed the ropes again. I don't know how I'm doing this. I don't know how I'm missing this much, guys. Like they're... Hold on. Well, let's slow these things down. That way I don't lose them. Oh, I dropped the figure that time. Oh, geez. Here we go. Let's line this up. Oh, that was a good one. Guys, I nailed that. I kind of like threw him down into those ropes. I think he's... Sorry, Cody. This one's going to be tough. This is going to be tough. You can do it, technically, but it's going to be tough. I'm going to throw Cody down, too. Yeah, that didn't work for Cody. He definitely hit the ropes. He just popped up and went backwards. So it all comes down to this. It's The Rock and it's Edge. Who's moving on? Starting with The Rock. Oh, he went negative? So, I mean, technically he has a foot inside the ropes. As long as Edge doesn't do that, then House of Judgment moves on. Oh, Edge almost did it, but luckily you guys can see Edge came into the ring, sending the bloodline home. That's going to be, well, good. Oh, you guys had Cena. Now I see him. Now his back's turned. Sorry, just so you guys can... Oh, no, he rolled over face up again. Can you guys see Cena down there? Hold on. There he is. Now we've got some distance, we can see him. Now let me set this back up again so you guys can see what's going on in here. What's just going on in here? So Edge obviously is going to succeed with that one, bringing the rest of the Judgment Day back to life. So House of Judgment is going to move on. Bloodline is headed home. So just so you guys know, that's the way that it works. That's how we're going to do it today, just to kind of make things move quickly and simply. So we're going to move them out. Should I switch the ring out? Maybe I'm going to do that. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Oh, yeah. Now we got the ring switched out. These ropes are a heck of a lot springier. I don't know. Some of you might be upset, like, oh, well, you cheated the bloodline. I mean, look, it came down to the final draw. I think it was a pretty good match. If it was like one-sided, I would redo it. But, you know, we're all about integrity here. I really honestly believe it came down to Edge and The Rock. So I think it was a pretty good match. We're going to let that one go for time's sake and keep moving on. Let's move into the Viking Raiders. Let's see what Eric's got to start this thing off. Now, I'm pretty sure this is going to launch a lot more. So I'm not going to do a forward lean like this. I'm just going to kind of drop him straight down and see what happens. Yeah, you see how much hop he had? That was so good. Gronk, we're going to do the exact same thing. I think I'm going to have to do the forward lean still, but I'm just to keep it the same. Oh, I missed. I whiffed. Sorry. Sorry. Come on, Gronk. You can do this. Okay, Gronk just had a very lucky bounce. So Gronk obviously keeping him safe. Eric going to be headed home a little early, potentially. Now, Ivar, we're going to do the forward lean for this one. If we can hit the ropes. His hair hit the back. You guys saw that. He got caught by the hair. And I missed again. I just need to... Okay. Focus. Why can I not make this man hit... You know what? We're just going to try and bounce him. Okay, that was bad. We're not going to do that. That doesn't count. Maybe we'll bounce him back first. Okay, that's not bad. Let's try that. Let's try that with Pat McAfee. We're going to do the backwards bounce and see what that gives us. Not bad. And this, guys, this is really close. Oh, this is really, really, really close. I'm going to have to actually bring you guys down here so you can see this one. Do you see what I see right about here? Let's move this camera over here so you guys can see right there. You guys see it? Ivar's hair is sticking just a little bit above Pat McAfee. Let me put you right there so you can see it. Now, if the camera will focus... Oh, it won't focus on this. It will... There, okay, there. You see it? The hair is just that little bit ahead of Pat McAfee. We're giving that one to the Viking Raiders. You know what? That actually wasn't bad. That was kind of fun. That definitely made it a lot more close, right? So, 1-1 as of right now. Let's get Braun Breaker out here. We're going to try the foot one again. Oh, that wasn't bad. He just had a bad bounce. He bounced backwards. He's going against Orange Cassidy for this one. So, Orange Cassidy, I think, can fly here. Well, he can, but he's just going to fly the wrong way. So, sorry, Clown Town. That one is going to the Viking Raiders. Now we've got this Bull, Toro, Viking. This has to be a wrestler of some sort, right? Like, this isn't just a random... Oh, wait, here's the toy stuff. I think it's upside down. So, it was made in 2023. Can you guys read any of this? There, if you guys know what this is. Master Republic Boss Fight Studio. It's a Lucha Libre Legend 2023. I don't know my Lucha Libre, obviously, well enough to know who this is. So, Bullman Viking, let's see what you can do. You can miss the ropes. That was my fault. That was my fault entirely. That was good. You just went way backwards. Johnny Knoxville, don't do the same. Johnny Knoxville did the same, but I gotta show you guys. He did the same, but he fell forward more. So, even though it's negative, he still wins the negative battle. You know? So it comes down to the wire again. It's Triple H and Doink. Whoever thought that would be like... Here it is. It comes down to the final two. Triple H and Doink. Like... Okay, Triple H, show us what you got. Oh, man, he got caught up in the ropes and fell backwards. Doink, if you just fall forward, you're going to be okay. And you lost your hair, but you fell forward, securing the win. Looks like the Viking Raiders are packing it up and going home early. Which is quite disappointing, to be honest with you. I mean, I secretly wanted Clown Town to win because Mr. McMahon, you guys probably know, he went for all these, like, memeable characters. All the funny, goofy characters, and he wanted to have the meme team. So, I mean, it worked, and now look, it's paying dividends. All right, so here we go with the final teams, and I know what you're probably thinking at this point, but DWF, Ricochet has the championship. What happened to the champion's advantage? How is he going to have that in this? I'll tell you. If it comes down to the wire, and we get another one that comes to the fifth person, Ricochet can invoke his champion's advantage and take a free win. Just like it would be with swiping the sword, how we normally do. You get out of that first round for free, saving yourself. You get out of this first round for free. So should it come down to the wire, which theoretically it probably shouldn't, but should it come down to the wire, Ricochet can skip his match against John Cena and just move his team right on to the next round. If it gets that far, we'll see. Maybe he'll have to use it earlier. I don't know. He can invoke it at any time during his match. So we'll see if he has to use it or if that can be saved for a little bit. But here we go. Let's go with Kofi Kingston. That was a pretty good launch. And he's going to go against Elton Prince. Oh, another really good launch, but he just got his foot caught up in the rope a little bit. So Elton Prince might be heading home early. Kofi Kingston taking the first one for the New Day. Next up, Xavier Woods. Looking for a big win here. If they can get this done in 3. Oh, that was he threw a little flip in there, a little like side flip somersault thing. And Kit Wilson. Oh my gosh, what a flip. Now, Kit Wilson decided to do what Xavier did there, but with even more flair, and went a lot further, securing that easy pickup for Ricochet's team. Now we're going to send in Big E. Big E, big body, big weight. Maybe that gets a big push. We'll see here. Nope, and we're going to miss the ropes. How about that? Oh, okay. Oh, Big E kind of landed. You see, he kind of landed that. So that's going to be a big move for Big E. Ken Montez Ford match. I don't know if he hit the ropes on that. I don't know. That's tough. Let's just leave them where they are because this is a good one to look at. I don't know how much he hit the ropes on that, but yeah, just looking at it here, trying to do a straight shot, it looks like Montez Ford has it by a toe. I think Montez Ford has this one by a toe. What do you got? You guys think I should... Let me just redo both of them. The figures never lie. Let's redo both of them. I know Big E definitely hit the ropes. I don't know if Montez Ford hit the ropes 100% because they were still moving when I threw him down. So Big E, that definitely missed. That definitely missed. Big E, big hit. And we're going to stop the ropes and make sure Montez Ford hits this time. Okay, Tez definitely hit that time. And once again, you guys can see it was close, but it's Montez Ford by maybe 2 toes this time. A foot. Let's give him a foot. So, it definitely was supposed to be Montez Ford. We didn't get it wrong. I just wanted to confirm it. So there we are, moving right along. And at this point, it would be smart for Ricochet to cash in his champion's advantage and just move his team along. But we're going to see, just for content's sake, we're going to have Trick Williams go against Angelo Dawkins just to see if they could pull it out without needing that. So let's see. We've got Trick Williams. Oh, that's not so good. And Dawkins, who missed. Hold on, that was a miss. An absolute miss. Here we go. There we go. Angelo Dawkins pulling out that win. And Ricochet using his champion's clause to kind of put Cena away. If there was ever a doubt, there's no doubt now. Sorry, New Day. Cena team, it did not work out for you today. I apologize. Now let's move into the finale, or moving into picking our winning team, shall we? I don't know about you guys, but I'm quite happy with the teams that made it here. You know, I'm really proud of the teams that made it here and how the turnout's going. So, you know, let's just get right back into it. We're going to start with Damian Priest. Here we go, Damian. So, in case you guys are wondering, the new formula, because I figured it out about halfway through that last one, I have to drop the figures kind of behind here so they can hit and kind of launch forward. That was the formula when I figured it out with Big E. Instead of doing this drop or forward leaning, I started dropping them like behind here so that they could launch forward. I think I did this in the last video when we did the Run the Ropes challenge. I'm pretty sure that's what I did. Just in case you guys were wondering or thought like, hey, that looks funny while you're kind of throwing them sideways. Because I'm trying to get them to hit a little bit this way so that they kind of launch with momentum that way. And also, if you guys want to recreate this, just to help save you some time of trying to figure out the formula of how I'm getting them to do certain things, I'm trying to give them a little bit of a bounce back here so that they kind of use the momentum of moving this way as I'm throwing them with the downward force. I don't want to get into a science class here, but I'm trying to give them a little momentum so they spring and kind of launch. That is theoretically what I'm going for. So you're going to see me mess up. I guarantee it more times. I'm going to miss. But here we go with Damian Priest. Okay, he just launched. I think I had too much of an angle because he just launched backwards. Now we're going to go with Orange Cassidy, who just straight I missed. I told you guys I was going to mess up and miss more. Okay, he was able to move a little bit. And we're going to start with Elton Prince. I promise you I missed that one. Also, look at Damien. That was a smart tactic. He's holding those ropes down with his feet. That's giving them less momentum to try and bounce forward with. Doesn't really help him in this situation because he's lost, but maybe screws over somebody. Okay, and it looks like Elton Prince is clearly the winner on this one. As you guys can see, his feet are way out ahead of everyone. That's going to be 1 point going to his team. The other two going to take a little bit of a seat here. Now, let's get Dirty Dom out here. Quite a good flip. We might have to check where that landed. Let's see if Pat McAfee can match. That was good. Pat hit, flipped, crashed. You guys can probably see Dominic is definitely ahead of Pat McAfee right now with his foot here, and that's kind of where Dom's hand lines up. So that's kind of where we are right now. Let's see what Kit Wilson can do here. Can he make it challenging, or is he going to pull this one away? Let's see what he does. Oh, he's going to actually, he came down, hit the ropes, landed right on Pat McAfee's head. That one's going to go to House of Judgment because Kit Wilson just went flying backwards. Just want you guys to see it, just so you don't think I'm cheating anything here. Can you guys kind of see pretty well where everything is lined up right there? You can see Dominic way out here, Pat McAfee way back here. I didn't want to touch anything before you could see it. That way, you guys could see it. I don't look this. You guys know this channel is built on integrity. We like to do our first takes on everything, unless I absolutely fumble my lines as I'm trying to do my intro and open and stuff. I will always try and get everything done in the first take. So right now, House of Judgment has one, Ricochet's Alliance has one, and Clowntown currently with 0. Let me get Dominic's hat out of here. I just realized he looked so weird to me without his hat. I don't know. I don't honestly remember whose hat this was. Was it Big Boss Man? I don't remember whose hat it was. I just thought it looked really cool on him. Kind of gave that a little bit of like an Indiana Jones. And maybe not. I don't know. It just made Dominic look a little bit cooler. At least in my opinion, so I just kept it on him. It was a joke at first, and then I was like, let's keep it on him. Now we're going to send Finn through the ropes. Let's send Finn to top the ropes, hopefully not through them. Oh my god, is that the longest we've gotten so far today? Can you guys see that where he ended up over here? He's through the ropes here. That is nuts. Who's going to respond? Let's send Johnny Knoxville. He seems like he could probably go pretty good. Let's send Johnny Knoxville. Oh, he can go backwards. He can go way back. He's trying to join another team. Jeez. Johnny Knoxville. Mr. Matt Man. The meme team does not. Maybe they're trying to join with Ricochet here. And let's send Montez Ford. I feel like this is another good one that could go. Okay, guys. I'm going to redo that because I'm pretty sure I sent him down and he did like the splits kind of here. I'm pretty sure it's what happened. I'm trying to get him to go feet on the ropes. My intent, at least. Okay, there he did it. And ordinarily, that probably would have been a winning bounce. However, Finn is just absolutely nuts with high flying, I guess. So, his first match, I don't think he did that good. But this one, I mean, he's ready. He came to play. So that puts House of Judgment at 2. That could be enough to win it, theoretically. That could be enough to win it. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, the Clowntown they have to win these next 2 to still be able to compete for a tiebreaker to try and get that championship home. They really have to win the next 2, but let's see what happens. Next up is Cody Rhodes. He's not known to be a high flyer. He's not known for his rope work, at least, off the ropes. Sure, he's got some moves, Cody Cutter and whatnot, but let's see what he can do. He's going to miss. That's what's going to happen. Let's try him again. He proved what he had to The Rock, so maybe he's out of energy. I'm going to say yes, because he launched backwards into the fans. Gronk, all you have to do is fall forward, bro, and you got this one. You got this one, buddy. Yeah, he just flipped out into Cena fan stand over by the puzzle. And Dawkins, if you stay in the ring and just propel yourself forward across the ring, you've got this one in the bag. And that's exactly what you needed to do. Exactly what you need. I'm going to show you guys just so you can see. Gronk is back here. And Angelo, yeah, you can see that one really easily. So Angelo Dawkins picked up that win. That absolutely eliminates Clowntown. There's no chance of them winning this now, but we're still going to let them compete. There's only one competitor left. So let's see what team is going to try and take home the championship. We've got Edge. Here's, House of Judgment's, all their dreams are riding on Edge right now. Let's see what happens. Okay, Edge, not terrible. Not terrible. Not great. Not terrible. Doink. He absolutely missed. But Doink can absolutely screw them too. So, I apologize. If Doink wins this, that sends it to overtime between House of Judgment and Ricochet's flying team. So, let's see what happens. Okay, Doink, very impressive. And finally, Ricochet. Can you capture the win here and bring your team into competing for your championship? Let's see what happens. I'm going to say no, he absolutely does not. However, Doink winning that means it goes to a 2-team finale. So Doink's team is going to head home. He lost his hair again. Say goodbye, Doink. Bye, guys. Yeah, he's going to head home. Let's get this cleaned up a little bit. All right, I told you guys this is probably going to be a little bit of a long one. Here we are. It's getting long. I'm gonna use the other team first. I realize I've been using Battling Blue, then Powerbomb Purple, and Pink Punch, just because that's the order I started in. Just kind of went with that rotation. But we're gonna give the advantage to the other team now. Let them go. I don't know if there's really an advantage, to be honest with you. It's just dropping figures, seeing where they land. So here we go with Montez Ford. He's gonna miss. So maybe there's not an advantage here. Maybe it's a curse. He's gonna miss again. We're gonna try for a third time. There we go. Good flip. Good splash. Dominic, let's have you go first this time. Just change up the orders a little bit too. Oh, guys, it's not that close. It definitely felt close. You guys can see this one's going to Montez Ford. Pink Punch pulling ahead with that one. So it's 1-2-0. Now let's go with Kit Wilson. He did some impressive stuff. Let's see if he can keep it up. Not so much. Damian Priest, if you just fall forward, you're kind of good on this. Or you can just go super somersault crazy and pick up that easy dub for House of Judgment. Moving right along. Let's go with Angelo Dawkins. Changing up the order a good bit here. How about that? Angelo Dawkins. Oh, man, that was not pretty. But he's fouling up the ropes. You guys see that? He fell forward and he's fouling up the ropes. This could be tough for Cody. Let's see. Cody Rhodes, what do you got? Oh my gosh, guys. How in the world does this happen? What do we see here? Looks like Cody's ahead a little more. I'm trying to look into the phone camera. It looks like Cody's got that. Yeah, if I slowly back up, I think Cody's got that. I think he's ahead more. Yeah. From here, that looks like Cody, don't you think? You tell me, fam. That looks like Cody to me from this view, at least from where I'm trying to look from the top-down view that I was showing you guys there. It looks like Cody. I feel like this is, no matter which way I go, I feel like I'm right and wrong. So I think Cody had it, at least just from first glance. I'm giving that one to Cody. We'll see. Elton Prince, tell me if I'm right or wrong. Oh my gosh, best move of the day. He's saying I was wrong. He's saying that was all Pink Punch. He flipped out of the ring. That's how insulted he was by my call on that. Well, Finn, can you match, or are you going to save your energy for potentially the next round? I don't know. It's go big or go home time. Or miss, because I cannot throw to make you hit the ropes at all. How about that? Oh my god! Guys, what did we just see? We just saw two men flip themselves out of the ring, and it's going to be another close call. This one is, oh, that's definitely Finn. Wait, is it? Hold on. In person it looks like Finn. In the camera it looks like Prince. Let's use the old sword here to kind of measure. Here's our measure stick. Can you guys see this? I want to make sure you guys can see everything before I move. Okay, yeah, you guys can see this. Make sure we see everything before I move. I'm sliding. I'm touching Finn, not touching Elton Prince. Look. Can you guys see? I am touching Finn's boots, not touching Elton Prince's boot yet. So that's how close that was. That is how close it was. That is nuts. That is absolutely nuts. From the camera, it looked 100% like Elton Prince, right? Maybe it's because of Finn's dark clothes and I don't know. That was absolutely nuts. I thought Elton Prince was going off like, hey, this is his time. You know what? Just for fun, let's do Edge and Ricochet just for fun. Doesn't matter at this point, but it's for fun now. Edge, yeah, how about a miss? How about you don't? How about Edge? Oh, how about terrible? How about Ricochet? Ricochet would have won that one. So, regardless, any stinking ways, we're going to say goodbye to these guys. You guys, absolutely great competitors. Wish Pink Punch well, guys. Leave it in the comments how well Pink Punch did in this one. Let's come back and take a look at Battling Blue. Alright, guys, so with what we've seen so far, now we know it's just House of Judgment competing for the DWF Championship. There's no hard feelings now between these guys, whoever wins it. They're going to have bragging rights over the Bloodline. But I want you guys to leave your predictions right now. Who you think is going to win? Dominic Mysterio, Edge, Finn Balor, Cody Rhodes, or Damian Priest? I'm not going to jinx it. I'm just going to say you guys saw what happened the last 2 rounds with one of those characters. How insane one of those characters went. Hopefully I didn't just jinx my man, but we'll find out. Let's start with Dominic Mysterio. He's the first one in line here. So let's see. Dirty Dom. Quite good. I'm not going to lie. I'm impressed with that Dominic flip and how he landed that too. Maybe he gets points for landing on his toes like that. I don't know. We're going by distance only. Only by distance. Okay, here we go. Edge time. Okay, right now, Edge looking like our current leader for champion. Time for Finn Balor. Oh my god, he did it again. This man is nuts. Absolutely. Guys, I'm a Finn Balor guy. I am. Absolutely I am. 100%. But I promise you, I don't know how he's doing that. Oh my, no one's going to believe me. Okay, here we go. Cody Rhodes. Okay, Cody. Oh my god, did that look like he tried to hit the Cody cutter? Did anyone else see? Please tell me someone thinks that looks like he tried to hit a Cody cutter. The action feel. Look, he's even got his arm up like he was coming back for him. Man, that's nuts. Okay, Damian. Here we go. Damian Priest. Only chance to save this one from Finn. Oh, I missed. Hold on. Here we go. I missed again. I threw him like I saw him go down and hit and then bounce. So here we go. Final time. This one's gonna work. Okay, that one definitely worked. It was just not. Guys, I don't know how to tell you this is not rigged. I really don't know how to tell you this is not rigged. I literally just said in like one of the last segments that we are based on integrity here. I promise you guys, I did not like super throw Finn or crazy bounce Finn or anything. He hit the sweet spot like 2 times in a row. And my proof to that is you saw Kit Wilson do the same thing. Or you saw Elton Prince do the same thing. That's my argument. I found where that kind of like sweet spot was with those figures. Because you saw that Elton Prince did the same thing. He was just about a section of a boot short. So this is, I don't know how this doesn't look staged. I'm sorry. Okay, you guys can think what you want. I know what I did here. Hopefully you guys believe me. Regardless, it was going home with the Judgment Day. It just happens DWF Championship is going home with Finn, our new DWF champion. Let's give him a round of applause. Congratulations, Finn. That puts Battling Blue at 6 wins, Pink Punch at 4, Powerbomb Purple with 2. The season is not over. I promise you guys, the season is far from over. We have until, was it end of June, beginning of July? I forget. Draft time will be coming up before you know it. And guys, please, 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 I will start posting announcements probably in May or April. Sometime around maybe late April, early May, I will start posting announcements for whatever day we're going to hold our draft, because we're going to be drafting live. And you guys, yes, you, the fans, are also going to be drafting a roster. Our rosters are going to be a lot smaller than what they are now, just because I've got way too many characters on a roster. I can't get to like showcase all of them. Also, we are only going to be doing, I think, you know what, maybe I shouldn't say. I as of right now, we talked about just doing active members. Whoever is an active current WWE participant, putting those figures in, just so we can kind of highlight some of the stuff that's, that way I can kind of keep my stories a little bit intact with what's going on TV, but not entirely. You know, like, I like the Bloodline idea. I just don't like old Bloodline, new Bloodline. I don't think that's very fun, at least not for me. And I like the House of Judgment thing that we put together, having, you know, the Judgment Day and the Bloodline feud, but then making them even bigger factions of themselves than what they are in WWE and bringing them together. So that's what we're doing. I will let you guys know. I'm pretty sure, maybe I'll let you guys know. At the very latest, we're going to know by the beginning of June, because it will be end of June or beginning of July when we do our live draft. I just have to confirm with Mr. Matt Mann what time works for him. We need to settle on a time and date. And as soon as we have that settled and we know with his work schedule what's going to work for him, then we will start posting stuff, and I'll leave stuff on Facebook. I'll leave stuff here on YouTube. That way you guys can come and draft with us. So we're going to be doing the blind reach into a box or into a bag or whatever it is and pulling out 2 figures, and you guys will choose left or right. Basically, if I reach in and I pull 2 figures at random and it's Cody and Damian, you guys will have a few minutes to type in the chat what you want, Cody or Damian, and that will go to your team. That's how it's going to work. We are also going to be blind drafting as well, so no one's going to know who they're getting. I think that just makes it a lot more fun. It makes it more fun on my end to try and make little stories like this happen, like building this whole Bloodline and Judgment Day into the story. Now, these were pre-selected, but we're not going to be doing any pre-selected stuff this time. And if you guys want to know why I was thinking about just doing active roster only, if you look down here, which what used to be my brother's stuffed animals, these are all the undrafted characters that I currently have. These are all people who do not have a home on a brand right now. So you can see Jungle Boy, Rhino, Yushin Thunder Liger, Big John Studd, EC3's in there. Is that John Morrison, it looks like. Finley, but he's not. The only reason Finley's not drafted is that he's just not a good figure. That's that's honestly. Godfather's in there, Sultan, D'Lo Brown. So that's why I'm thinking about just doing active roster only, because this whole bin is completely filled with figures. Just so you guys can get an idea of the size. Well, you can get an idea of the size of the bin just by seeing the figures in there. But that's a ton of figures in there that are undrafted. Most of them are not current roster members, so that's why we were thinking about just doing like active roster between WWE and AEW. Maybe we'll just do WWE. I've been having a hard time trying to get my hands on new AEW figures. It seems like when AEW figures came out, Jazzwares had them everywhere, and I was able to get a hold of them, basically whoever I wanted, whenever I wanted. Now I can't seem to find anything recent. Probably within the last like 4 or 5, 6 waves. So I have to order everything basically online and pay a premium to try and get them. So I probably might not be going with AEW anymore and just sticking with WWE figures. We'll talk about all this stuff before the time comes. I want to get your opinions too on what you guys think. Should we just do active members? Should we just do retired members? Because I've definitely got plenty of figures I can do just retired. I don't have enough, I think, to do just AEW, but maybe we can do like a retired and AEW. or just active members, or whatever it is that you guys want to do. I want to get your thoughts and opinions on it because, like I said, this channel is all about you. It's what you guys want is what I want to do. That's what I want to deliver. That's how it's always been. I want to give back as much as I possibly can, and the best way that I can do that is if you guys subscribe. Once we get to 1,000 subs, we're giving away a figure, baby! Because that's what we want to do here. We want to give stuff away to you, help you guys grow your collections, grow your figures, and the sooner we get there, all I'm going to say, guys, if we get to 1,000 subs before the end of this year, there is a ton of good Ultimate editions coming out. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Once we get to 1,000 subs, someone's getting minimum an Ultimate Edition figure, or like a triple pack figure, or a 4 or 5 pack figure. That's all I'm saying. Once we get to 1,000 subs, something big is getting shipped to one of you. That's all I'm going to say. You guys obviously are going to pick what you want. But let's get to 1,000 subs so I can give something away. I'm ready to spend some money on you guys. So if we get to 1,000 subs by the end of this year, by the end of 2025, that gives we've got a lot of time too. We just started March, so we've got a lot of time. We've got 9 whole months to get to 1,000 subs. So what do you say, guys? Well, I know we just started March. We've got 10 months. Yeah, we've got 10 whole months. Why did I say 9? I guess because we're already in March. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you guys enjoy the Elimination Chamber tonight. My money's on... I want to see CM Punk. I want to see him go main event WrestleMania. I'd also love to see John Cena. I just don't know if John Cena's... I don't think... is it John Cena's time? That's all I'm going to say. Is it John Cena's time? I don't know. I don't know if WrestleMania... I think he's going to pick up a championship after WrestleMania, then lose it at SummerSlam. Or win it at SummerSlam and lose it after. That's what I think. I don't think John Cena is going to win Elimination Chamber to main event Mania. Because I think they have to build up the, oh no, John Cena's not going to do it story more. That's what I think. Also, guys, Tiffany Stratton's team or Nia Jax's team? I'm going Stratton. I'm not a huge Tiffany Stratton fan, but I just can't stand Nia Jax. So I'm going Tiffany Stratton's team. And then Women's Elimination Chamber, it's got to be Bayley or Bliss, right? That's my choices. I like Alexa Bliss. I like her a lot. I just don't know how I feel about her just showing up again and then being put right into the main event of WrestleMania. I don't know. I think that would make some people upset since she'd been gone for, 2 years? So, I don't know. Maybe that's me. Maybe it's not. But, I mean, Charlotte Flair was going for a year. She came back, and now she's main eventing Mania. So, the women's division needs a lot of help. So, I would understand if they gave Bliss the opportunity. Hopefully they do. If not, Bayley, I think she's a good workhorse. She's been in there holding it down for the women's division. Anyway, any stinking ways. Those are my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful Elimination Chamber. Let's get to 1,000 subs. We'll see you next time. Bye!